You wake up in the morning and you look at the guy and you don't even know his name. The Next Door Podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door Podcast. I am Bestie Next Door and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you. Because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now guys, y'all see the setup. Y'all see what's going on. Half of you guys didn't know I was a bartender before, but I used to be a bartender. And because of what we're talking about today, we're talking about summertime fine. And who doesn't love a good margarita for the summertime? So without further ado, let's make us a margarita. Now, I don't have a lime juice currently in the studio. I have pineapple juice. So we're going to do it with pineapple juice. And I'm pretty sure it's going to taste really good. Now, of course, we got our Patron. Nothing like a Patron bottle. In my days, in my bartending days, you see how I love American honey? I used to love Patron. So we're going to do, of course, I got my little shaker. So let's do it. Now we're going to do one. I feel like I want to do three because I want this to be a little exciting. And this is going to be my second take, to be honest, because let me give you guys a tea. Oh, I even forgot to put the ice. Can you see? I'm already messing up. I forgot to put the ice. Can you imagine? I said so much good things on the first take and then it wasn't even recording. So if I'm a little tipsy a little bit, it's because this is my second take. Now we got the ice. So we already poured our 3 shots. Because in the first take, I only did 2. Now with the triple sec, this is high-end triple sec because we are high-value babes. We don't do no low shelf. We don't do the speed rack alcohol. We do the top shelf, the one we can see. So this is a high-end triple sec, and we're going to do 2 shots of this. I already sugared my rim. I like sugar on my rim. Some people like salt, but I like sugar. So we're going to do 2 shots of this, and we are going to crack open our pineapple juice. I'm thinking we're going to do two shots. 2 shots of this is okay. So we're going to call this a pineapple margarita. Okay, let's do like 2.5. 2.5, right? Put this off to the side and we're going to shake it up. A nice shake. You got to do a little hit. Let's pour up our margarita, our pineapple margarita. See, I still got it. We still got a little left over in the shaker, so you know I'm still going to refill. But without further ado, first sip. Oh my God. We already know that Patron goes really well with pineapple juice, but when you add the triple sec, oh my God. Now, wait. Before we start this episode, if you're looking for the High Value Woman audiobook, if you're looking for the High Value Woman workbook, onesecretroom.com. Onesecretroom.com truly has all the tools that women need to heal. They have different resources, but also how to ask a man for money is there, how to make a man spend more money on you, and 21-day feminine energy healing. Everything is on onesecretroom.com. Now, we all know that summertime is literally right around the corner. And all the girlies are trying to unbig their back. The reason why it's hard for you to unbig your back is because you're trying to unbig your back in 1 to 2 business days because you realize summertime is right around the corner. When you are trying to unbig your back, you need to put the fork down, close your mouth anytime you see food, and really listen to your body. And I know a lot of women are going to be like, oh, that's too harsh. But that's the truth. You know, the problem is that we don't listen to our bodies at all. And I am born and raised in New York. When I traveled out of America, I realized that everything in America is huge. Our small is huge. The large that they have in the United Kingdom and the small they have in America is literally the same size. And that's ridiculous. It was so much more thicker when I was eating American food than I am now. And my butt was like out, my breast was out, everything was out. And it's really the food. You gotta treat your body well. You gotta give your body the nutrition it needs for it to fuel and give you what you want. You can't be eating cheeseburgers and fries all day and be like, oh my God, summertime's around the corner. Oh my God, how can I unbake my back? Sis, now because you realize summertime is coming and the ballers is gonna be outside, now you wanna unbig your back? You better all summer be working on unbigging your back, so by the time New Year's come, it's not giving, oh, when it's a new year, I want to work on a new me, I want to get in the gym. No, it's more like new year, new body. Who this? Hello. You guys got to make you one of these. Like, now, let me give you some summertime tips when it comes to these men. Because you know what it is. Summertime is around the corner. These men are starting to act funny. If you're in a relationship, all of a sudden your man want to act funny. He want to fight with you because he want to be outside with the boys and he want to be with the thoughts. You know what? You let your man act funny. He want to be funny. You be hilarious. Because it's like, oh, okay, you want to act funny because you want to be with the boys. But all right, well, I'm going to be funny too because I'm going to be in another guy's section. Having a valuable summer, it's not you're going to be in another guy's section and you lay down on your back. You don't want to be the girl that drunk off Casamigos or any type of drug that you take and you wake up in the morning and you look at the guy and you don't even know his name. You don't want to be that girl. You want to be the girl that have it her way without having to pull down her pants and open her legs. Hello. That's really the issue. A lot of girls be loose goose when summertime come. Don't be a loose goose when summertime come. Make sure you stick to your values. Just because it's summertime doesn't mean you need to always hot outside. You need to wear a bra and panties. No, sweetie. It's a valuable summer. It's not it's a hot girl. You want to be a hot girl? These men are going to treat you like a hot girl. They're going to put you on your back in a hotel room, not even know your name, and probably not even call you after. You don't want to be the girl that is the hot girl all summer, and when it's wintertime, you ain't got nobody but your rose. So still be mindful and still have your same values in the summertime. Go to valuable places, try new things. In summertime, these men get in your drawers really easy by giving you the bare minimum. They take you on a little trip, they put you in a little section, you're like, oh my God, he's lit. You open your legs for him that summer, checkmate. Now, all of a sudden, he don't want to text you back anymore. He's too busy to hang out. You're not playing chess, you are playing checkers. You want to have fun for free without being a loose goose. Men see the value in you because you make them look good. Think about it. Men like to have the baddest woman in their section. You got to be a bad B, a high value bad B. So with you still in the gym in the summertime, there's nothing like a disciplined woman. Now with you looking good, you're going to get into so many places because you look good. You're going to make them look good. And now you making them look good, you're experiencing all the luxuries for free. And what are you doing? You're saving your money. Hello. A lot of girls fall for this trick. A guy would say, I'm flying you out here. I want you to come see me. I'm flying you out. Because all of a sudden, guys are flying different girls out. Don't think for a second that that guy is flying you out without no benefits. In his mind, I flew you out. I'm paying for that cat. You got to be 10 steps ahead. There are some guys that are going to tell you straight up, and there's some guys that are not going to tell you the truth straight up. So you know what you do? You look at your period calendar. Oh, my period is coming on the 5th. He's going to fly me out on the 5th. Okay, yeah, babe, fly me out for the 5th. Boom. You'll be like, oh my God. This is the worst day ever. And he's going to ask you, why? What happened? I just got my period. Oh, God. He's going to try to not make it a big deal because, again, you know how men operate. They always try to make it seem like they're not after the cookie, when meanwhile, they're after the cookie. You act all upset for an hour or so, but you know that you just got a free vacation. Now, there are men that can be a-holes. The a-hole men are the ones that would say, oh, you got your period, oh, you gotta go. That's why even when you're going on a trip with the men, make sure you always have your own money. Don't ever go on a trip with a guy with no money. Always make sure you have your savings or just in case, because a guy could act funny. He may start doing some funny stuff. Okay, you want to act funny? I'm going. I'm leaving. And when you leave, you're probably going to even find a better guy on that vacation. That's a mistake a lot of women make in the summertime. Going on vacations with guys with no money. Don't do that. Don't be that type of woman. You are a valuable woman. If you know that's your man solidified, that's yours, that's your man, cool. But if you know that's not your man, why would you be going on a vacation with him with no money when you don't know how he's gonna move? Be smart. Don't be left in the dark. Hello. Summertime, you're like, let's go on a girls trip. Let's go on a girls trip. And then after the girls trip, half of you guys are not even talking. And the reason why half of you guys are not even talking is because one came on a trip with no money. The other girl feels some type of way because maybe the guy she was liking you. Listen, let me tell you something when it comes to friends this summertime and going on a girls trip. If you're going on a girls trip and you know you don't have no money to get your own room, don't go. As a high value woman and that girl, you should not be going on any vacation with your girls if you can't get your own room. See, the problem with most girls is that you guys are going on vacation and 5 of you to one room is disgusting. That's where the problems happen. 5 of you to one room. There's no privacy. If it's not a suite, a presidential suite where it's like all of you guys got your own space and all of you guys contributed to one big space so you guys can have easy access, then you should not be going. You should not be going to stay in one little king size room with all 5 of you, 2 to a bed. Hell no. this is your confirmation. If you know you are going on a girls trip and you can't afford to get your own room and all of you guys are planning to share a king size room, don't go. I'm saving you a friendship. Hello. Don't forget, New Year's is right around the corner. You don't want to be the new year, new me. You want to be the new me, and it's a new year. A lot of girls will work on their body, work on their personality, and summertime come, they become loose. No, keep to that same. If you stick to being healthy all through the summer, all until December, trust me, when January 1st hit, you're going to be in the mirror like, whew, new body. Who this? Hello. Even me, as I'm telling you guys this right now, I'm still working on myself. I don't just tell you guys things and go off camera and do the opposite. I'm still currently working on myself as we speak. Working on my image, working on my body. I'm Bestie Next Door. I am not here to point my finger at you. I want us to be a community. I want us to grow together. I want us all to be like, yeah, girl, like we here. Like, what would I be like being a creator? And I'm looking down on everybody. No, I always tell the truth with you guys. But as I'm telling you guys the truth, I'm also taking it in for myself as well. On that note, I think I deserve another glass. Whoa, this is like pouring. Pour it up. On my other episodes, you would think I'm tipsy, but this episode, I'm actually tipsy. Patron, girl. And I still got my little lemon inside because remember what I told you guys, this is my second take because my first take didn't go well. So my first take, I was recording and it wasn't even recording. Imagine me making a whole episode and it wasn't recording. But anyways, I want to say this to you guys before I end this episode. This is very important. Avoid events and situations you can avoid. Most of us are people pleasers. We like to please people more than we please ourselves. But when it comes to your friends, try to always think about, okay, well, I don't have the funds for that, or I don't feel like going. Don't go. Because you'll save yourself and your life by not going to somewhere where your first mind tells you not to go. See, the problem is a lot of women don't listen to their first mind. And we are gifted as human beings to have intuition. Our intuition is the first thing that comes to our mind. When your first mind tells you not to go somewhere, it's for a reason. And most people go places and end up injured or something bad happens, and some people end up losing their life. And rest in peace to those who end up losing their life. I want to give you guys a story before I end this episode. I remember in December, I had one friend from Houston, and she wanted me to come to a house party. Right? It was late. It wasn't too far away from, where I was staying at the time. And I didn't want to go. I just did not want to go. But, I felt like, she asked me to come out with her. So it's like, let me just go out, again, being a people pleaser. I completely ignored the first intuition. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go with her. Guess what happened? I went with her. It was cool, everything. We literally almost got robbed. This is why I can tell you guys God is real. Because there was a car that passed us. Where we were passing was a dark alley because we decided like, oh, you know what? Let's walk. Because we were like smoking weed. So like, let's walk. There was this guy that passed us and he had his hand behind his back like this. He had a knife behind his back and he was ready to do whatever. But the friend that I was with at that time, she studied psychology. So when she noticed that the guy was his hand behind his back like this, walking towards us, she was looking at him like, whoa. But me, being from New York, being from Brooklyn, I'm not even trying to see what's happening. I'm trying to get us out of there. Like I'm haul to wherever we gotta go. I'm like, we need to move fast because I'm not with this. She didn't even turn her back once. Like most times people get robbed because they turn their back and they're nonchalant. And most of the people who rob and thief from people, they don't really give you eye contact. But if you're giving them eye contact, it shows you're confident, you're brave. She was giving this man eye contact all through. I saw a car past us. So I was more focused on the car that passed us because I'm wondering, like, why is there a car passing us and this guy's like, this whole thing is looking weird. So little did I know that the car that passed us was trying to go through that same gate that we're trying to go through, but realized it was locked. The same car drove right next to us and said, he had a UK accent. He said, what are you guys doing outside, man? You guys are about to get mugged, man. Get in the car. He said that. I was looking at him like, get in the car. He said, this is my Uber, man. Get in the car. The driver showed me that it was Uber. I was like, yo, let's get in the car. She's like, no, I was like, yo, let's get in the car. Like, this is the only way, because we can't keep walking. Like, it's too late. We got in the car. He's like, yeah, we just saw you was about to get mugged, man. That guy was going to mug you, man. All I was saying was, thank you, God. And I'm saying all that story to say, if you know you can avoid a situation and your first mind is telling you not to go a particular place, especially in the summertime, don't go. Because most of us feel like we're missing out on some fun, but we're really not missing out on anything. I promise you. Save your life and save your time and save the stress. If you feel like you shouldn't be somewhere, don't go. Period. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. Hello. If you're listening on Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you're listening to, thank you for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload more episodes. But guys, you know the rest. Until we meet again.